In this video, we're going to cover all the basics of Voyagers on Roblox. By the end, you'll know exactly how to sail your ship, gather resources, and survive against enemies. Let's get started. When you first load into the game, you'll spawn in the starting area where you can buy various items. Find this place to start a game, select the crew size, and wait the game to start. The very first thing you should do is head to the lower deck and pick up your essential tools. Here you'll find a hammer, which you'll need to repair your ship later. You'll also see two compasses, the merchant's compass, which points you toward the island where you can sell loot and buy supplies, and the mysterious compass, which points to a hidden island where rare items can be found. There's also a lantern you can grab, which is super handy at night. On the bottom deck, you'll find even more useful tools, a sword for fighting pirates and ghosts, an axe that you'll need for chopping down trees, and you can use it as a weapon as well. And finally, a fishing rod, which is one of the most important tools in the game. Now, if you're playing solo, these tools are enough. But if you're playing with a full crew of 4, you'll need to grab some extras. Not everyone spawns with their own sword or fishing rod, so you'll want to search the islands early on to find more. Use spyglass to view distant islands. It's important that everyone has a weapon for fighting. Health and hunger. Fish is your main food source, and it's also your main way to heal. Here's something important. Your health only regenerates when your hunger bar is completely full. That green bar in the bottom left corner is your hunger meter. Fishing. Fishing is simple. Catch a fish, cook it on the furnace downstairs, and after a few seconds it'll be ready to eat. Just don't leave it too long or it'll burn, and burnt fish makes your hunger drain faster. If you're playing with a crew, having multiple fishing rods really speeds things up. So make sure to grab extras whenever you can. Sailing the ship. Let's get your ship moving. To set sail, raise the anchor, then head to the helm to steer left or right. When you're approaching an island, make sure to drop the anchor before you reach the shore. If you don't, you'll crash. And if you drop it too early, no problem. You can always steer the ship forward again. If you fall overboard, don't panic. Just climb back on using the ladders on either side of the ship. But remember, staying in the water too long will kill you. If your ship does crash, the lower deck will start to flood. To fix it, you'll need wood from trees and your hammer. It takes 2 wood planks to fix 1 hole. Chop down trees on islands with your axe, then use the hammer to patch up the holes. If you don't repair it in time, your ship will sink. Enemies. As you explore, you'll run into enemies. Pirates can be found on islands, and you can fight them with your sword, axe, or a gun if you bought one. And keep in mind that you need to point towards the enemies to hit them. Every 10 minutes or so, you'll also be attacked by ghosts. When this happens, your ship will stop moving, and you'll notice a bright light. Ghosts attack in 3 phases, and you'll need to defeat them all before you continue sailing. They can be tricky if you're alone, so make sure your hunger bar is full so you can keep healing. The good news is that ghosts are slow, so you can run around and take your time before finishing them off. Resources and Merchant Island. As you dock at different islands, you'll find loot like gold, rubies, pellets, and even guns. All of this can be sold at the Merchant Island in exchange for silver. The nice thing is that silver is shared across your whole crew, so there's no need to argue over who gets what. You can then use silver to buy guns, spyglasses, pellets, and other supplies. Keep in mind the merchant shop's stock is random and changes each time you visit, so you never know exactly what you'll find. Final notes. And that covers all the basics of Voyagers. You now know how to sail, survive, fight enemies, and make money in the game, whether you're playing solo or with a full crew. If you found this helpful, then push that like button and drop a comment down below. I'll answer as many questions as I can.